Hey guys, Dr. Mondello here. This is my first YouTube video where I'm going to be sharing information. My goal with this channel, I'll tell you straight up right now, is to expose the lies of our healthcare system and promote good, healthy, strong living that will make a difference in your life, that will impact your pain. I'm a physio myself. I've been a physical therapist, a doctor of physical therapy for 10 years now. I've been a personal trainer for 25 years, and I think there's so many lies and so much misinformation out there. I'm hoping this YouTube channel will bring you some of that truth that can make an impact on your life and truly make a difference. I'm going to start out today with the most common, one of the most common, maybe knee pain and back pain issues I hear. And it's my patients walk in with a knee pain MRI. Their doctor said they need surgery. Their doctor said they have OA, they have a meniscus tear, they don't know what to do, they're not sure they're ready for surgery. Whether you're 25, 40, or 75, the truth of what an MRI tells us is pretty low. So most of the time, if you walk in with an MRI, or if your doctor told you you need a knee MRI, and you haven't seen a really good physical therapist, worked with a really good trainer, gotten healthy, done all the previous steps with hard work, consistency, and patience, you probably don't need that MRI. You probably need a better program. You probably need better consistency. So what am I talking about? Let me bring up a study here that should kind of shed some light on the reality of how bad knee MRIs are. We're going to target knee MRIs to start today. So 2020, great study, just examining the prevalence of abnormalities, so problems, pain, OA, tears, in healthy, non-painful, sorry, I misspoke. So MRI is looking at damage, it's looking at mechanical issues, it's taking a picture of your knee, and the doctor usually says, oh, you're bone on bone, we need surgery. Oh, you've got a meniscus tear, you need surgery. Oh, you need injections. Oh, you need this. But what does the MRI study tell us when we look at healthy, pain-free individuals and MRI their knees? Here's what we found. In this study, we found 62% of these pain-free knees had OA on a scan. Okay, osteoarthritis. Probably the most common knee issue as we age in America and probably all over the world. Is it really an issue though? It's what's blamed for pain, but as we proceed through this series, we'll talk about, is OA the issue, or is there training things we can do? Are there fitness? Is there movement? Is there strengthening that we can do to make those knees not hurt? According to this study, 62% of the people they looked at with healthy, strong, pain-free knees showed OA on their scan. 52% showed edema, abnormal swelling in the knee. 48% showed meniscal tears. How many of you out there have meniscal tears? A lot of you. I see every day, I see a patient with a meniscus tear and their doctor telling them they need surgery, and the patient is hopeless and stuck and frustrated. You don't need to be. We can solve that with a proper physical therapy program, with a proper movement and strengthening program. The last place you should go with a meniscal tear is to see your surgeon. They have one solution, and it's a solution that has long-term negative ramifications, and it's not needed. Almost 50% of these healthy, pain-free patients had meniscal tears. 46% had tendon damage or abnormalities. 38% had ligament abnormalities. 33% had Baker cysts. How many of you have been told you have a Baker cyst and you start to get hopeless and what's the next step? And there's needles and there's the surgeon and there's all these issues, and it's just, I'm never going to be able to run again or lift again or play with my kids or my grandkids again. None of that is true. Our healthcare system is lying to you, partially because maybe they're poorly trained in musculoskeletal conditions, or maybe they're just rushed and too busy, and the insurance and the payers are forcing them to engage with you for 8 minutes or less, and there's no way for them to get your story and give you proper advice and build a program for you. This is where finding the right person to help comes in, because what we know, all of the studies for years now have shown the right training and movement program is the solution for these knee issues. Now, maybe you've seen a bad physical therapist or worked with a chiropractor or a personal trainer who made things worse. That was the wrong programming, but that's at least a safer risk than going to the surgeon, where we know they're going to do something that will make a lifelong impact on your health and well-being, and it will not likely be positive. You may have some short-term relief. All of our studies that show that most of these surgeries, within a year, you're back to the same place, and years later, you're worse. So what else was on the study? Bursitis and fat pad synovitis, just common knee issues we see every single day in a physical therapy clinic, and primary care doctors are seeing every single day. And I would venture to guess most of you, whether you are a thru hiker, a backpacker, a cyclist, a runner, a parent, just a grandparent trying to stay healthy and active as long as you can, if you are a human who's moving or trying to move, you've had some knee discomfort at times. And if you followed up on that discomfort with your doctors and providers, they've likely ordered an MRI. That MRI, my point today, is to illuminate some truth for you. That MRI is telling a lie. That picture is not meaningful. The fact that you have a torn meniscus does not mean that that meniscus is causing your pain. So these were, in this study, pain-free individuals. If you're watching this and listening still, I'm guessing you may have some knee pain. That is the same thing, though, because when these individuals like you have knee pain and they go get an MRI again, all those abnormalities, over half of those patients already have abnormalities. What does that tell me? More likely than not, one, those abnormalities, that meniscus tear, that OA/aging and degeneration, which is natural and happens to all of us, that is likely not causing the pain, one. And two, even if those mechanical, those structural changes are the cause of your pain, we've got better solutions than getting injections and surgery. We have solutions that are lifestyle changes that require work and consistency over time, that require you to engage with a skilled practitioner who can assess what needs to happen, can design a program to get you fitter, healthier, stronger, lighter. Maybe you're overweight and the doctor never bothered to tell you that. You can look in the mirror and know you're overweight. You cannot avoid the fact that carrying 10, 20, 50, or 100 extra pounds on your body is going to contribute/cause that knee pain. Let's get you fit. Let's get you healthy. Let's get you strong. When in doubt, we should get you strong. And if you went to a physical therapist, I am a physical therapist, I can pick on them, chief of all, and they gave you TheraBands and you said you wanted to go run your first 5K or you wanted to go play with your grandkids in the yard all day, the TheraBand solution may have been an entry point, but it certainly didn't solve the problem. That's because they should have probably put you under a barbell or handed you a kettlebell. They should have taught you how to get strong and how to move well. This likely may require some mobility, but I don't see any evidence supporting massive stretching. So if you got sent home with an hour-long stretching routine, 10 pages of exercises, a foam roller, these are not solutions. So what's my point here today? My point is your MRI scan is showing damage. You have knee pain. I'm saying ignore the MRI for now. Be hopeful. Reach out and find somebody that can help, that can teach you how to get strong, how to solve the problem, and go into it with an attitude that you may need to have patience. But what I can guarantee you, the story that's not told when you go in for that surgery is you will need patience there too. You will still need to go through the whole rehab and strengthening process after that surgery. but you will be working with a damaged, a restructured, rebuilt knee in some way, shape, or form. And that's likely not the right place to be. Far, far down the road, there's a time and a place, maybe, where some of these knee surgeries become the right answer. We are optioning to the knee surgery far too quickly and not being patient and not searching out for the right programming. I understand it's tough to find a local physical therapist or trainer or clinician that has these answers and can solve them for you. What do we offer here at my clinic? We offer remote sessions. You want to work with us? Just shoot me an email, jump on my website, schedule a consult. We'll chat about your options, and we can walk you through. There's no need for me to be one-on-one in person, touching and moving you. We can assess what's going on. We can design a program that fits your needs, and you can do it without ever leaving your house. And our goal is to empower you, to give you back control of your health and your life. So if that's helpful, reach out to us. But more importantly, ignore the MRI, find hope in the fact that training and physical therapy and the right movement plan can likely solve this problem long term and with a much, much better outcome. And maybe you'll be hiking a mountain at 80 years old, running a marathon at 70 years old. Whatever your goal may be, maybe at 90 you'll still be picking up your 10-year-old grandchild. Let's find a way to get strong, to change and transform the healthcare system so that the onus is on you to take control. The doctors and the insurance companies will keep shuffling you down this pipeline. Let's solve that. Work with me, work with someone in your community, find someone skilled enough to make a difference who's agreeing and understanding and not buying into the lie that your MRI is showing I've got bone on bone. I need a knee replacement at 45 years old. You probably don't. Let's solve that. Let's avoid these traumatic surgeries, these traumatic decisions that you can't take back. And let's see if with the right skilled plan, we can make healthy, accurate lifestyle choices. We can lose weight. We can get strong. We can get fit. And we can get much more pain-free so that we can live free and healthy and happy and engaged lives of wellness. And we don't need to keep going to the doctor. We have the solution in our hands. We know the solution. I hope that helps. Leave comments about what you'd like to hear. My goal is to address all of the healthcare topics I can. Specifically the ones I'm an expert in, which are musculoskeletal and neuro conditions, but perhaps there's some other ones that cross over. So anything you've got interest in, comment, shoot me an email if you want to work with me. Hope that helps. Have a great week. Thanks.